The institution of the royal family was not set up for a monarch as elderly as the Queen is big. Questions marks have been raised over her ability to carry out her functions, a royal expert explained. Daily Express royal correspondent Richard Palmer explained how other royal heads of state across the world have stepped down from their role when they were unable to fulfill their duties despite the Queen pushing on. Mr. Palmer said despite the Queen's vow to serve until she passes, he said the royal family had no contingency plan for a very elderly monarch who has been forced to pull out of several high-profile events. The journalist added the Queen was likely influenced by the abdication crisis in 1936 and would refuse to leave for fear of the unity of the institution. Speaking to the Daily Express Royal Round-Up presenter Pandora Forsyth, Mr. Palmer discussed how the Queen was in the position of being the oldest serving monarch in an institution that was not prepared for her age. He explained, she has a really important part to play. On the other side of the debate, I think there is a reasonable case to make that the monarchy wasn't set up for somebody who is going to live to be 100. You look at Pope Benedict, retired, King of Spain, Queen of the Netherlands, various other heads of state have stepped down. In this country, it has become a no, partly because of the abdication crisis in 1936, which obviously brought Queen Elizabeth to the throne. But also, I think, it is so deeply ingrained in the Queen's mind she needs to do it for all of her life. She made that vow back in 1947 on her 21st birthday that she would spend her life in service of the nation. The Queen has been forced to pull out of several large events under doctor's orders such as COP26. Buckingham Palace revealed in a rare statement that the Queen was suffering from a back sprain and needed to rest. The Queen was also absent from the Commonwealth Day celebrations at Westminster Abbey this week with other senior royals stepping in. The monarch has attended all Commonwealth Day celebrations apart from one time in 2013 when she was recovering from gastroenteritis. Royal experts have also flagged the issue of Counselor of State as two senior royals, Princes Harry and Andrew, are unable to fulfill this role. Counselors of State are appointed to step in for the Queen if she is incapacitated, which falls down to Princes Charles and William. Speaking on Good Morning Britain, royal biographer Hugo Vickers reflected on the Queen's illness and what that means for the wider royal family. Mr. Vickers explained, if the monarch is unable to perform her duties, it used to be 6 counselors. They used to be the Queen Mother and Prince Philip. Well, they're no longer around. So as you rightly say, it's the next in the line of succession and 2 of them act as a quorum. So obviously, it would be Prince Charles and Prince William. Prince Harry is automatically excluded because he's living abroad. And I do agree with you that if Prince Andrew is undertaking no royal duties whatsoever, it's ludicrous to suggest that he might be a counselor of state. So at some stage, they probably ought to address that, in which case the next person, in theory, would be Princess Beatrice, who would be perfectly capable of being a counselor of state.